I have really been enjoying my time with Sonic Racing Crossworlds over the past few months. I think the arcade feel is incredible, the character selection is great, the tracks are all excellent for the most part anyway, and I think that there is a lot of great content despite there not being a story or mission focused section. With that said, no game is perfect, and I would love to see some stuff come to this game, especially since we have a full year of support and possibly year 2 support according to the head of Sonic team. It does look like it's doing well, you know, we've got over 1 million sales, which is fantastic. So whilst I'm doing more grinding on Race Park using the current fastest method, which is the multiplayer method, I figured I would say what I think can be improved and what I would like to see come over the next few years for this game. And just so you know, I am sick at the moment, so unfortunately my voice may be a little bit crackly and stuff like that, so my bad. So the first thing I'd like to see would be more tracks. Obviously, I think that would be great. The tracks are what makes this game so good. Obviously, we're getting new ones from the Season Pass, that's cool, but they're all collab ones, so I would love to see a few more from Sonic's history, especially with the 35th anniversary coming up. That would be a really cool way to improve the game and give you more Sonic stuff to do. So the one that I'm gonna point out quickly first is I'm surprised at the lack of like Mega Drive representation. And I'm not saying like, you know, we need the retro representation or anything like that, but I'm surprised that we don't have tracks based off of really anything before Sonic Adventure 2. So, you know, I'd definitely be up for seeing that. So what would I see? What would I like to see? What would I like to see? I would love to see Green Hill, and I know that that's probably an unpopular opinion, but we've never had Green Hill in a racing game. E Stadium has some representation, sure, but like it's not great. But yeah, I think that Green Hill would do really well as a racing track. I'm surprised we've not had it before. So that would be my choice from Sonic 1. Sonic 2, probably, let's be real, they would probably do Green Chemical Plant, because they've already got the assets, blah, 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 blah. But whilst that would be slightly on the boring side, I would love to see something a little bit different as well. Something maybe along the lines of, to be honest, Wing Fortress would actually go hard. Like aerial bits, you could include a bit of sky chase in there. You know, there's actually some like really sick stuff that you can do with that kind of thing. So Wing Fortress, 100% gimme, 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 gimme. I have no idea what just hit me there. For Sonic 3, greatest game of all time, I'm thinking that they could do some really cool stuff. Probably going to see Sky Sanctuary, which is kind of boring. What I would love to see is Hydro City, basically, because one of the best levels of all time. Really great theming, you know. I just think that that would work really well for a Sonic game, for a racing game. Hydro City, you could have all the water there as well, which would be really great. So yes, please give me that. I think a retro cup for the 35th anniversary would be really cool, a little bit of extra there. You could also do some Crossworlds. If you want to punish people, Labyrinth from Sonic 1. Do that as a Crossworld. That would suck so much. You know, you could do maybe Chemical Plant could be the Crossworld instead or something like that. They could definitely do some really cool stuff here. So yeah, basically a few more tracks. If the other one that I really want to see, and this is the thing, like, you know, kind of like mixing up tracks and all that. Like the one that I would love to see more than anything is a Station Square level, right? So give me a level where the start of your track, you are racing through, you know, Station Square and everything's great and all of that and everything's cool, but then at the end of it, like you come for lap 3 and my god, what's happening? You are like in the water, perfect chaos has attacked and everything is flooded. Like that would be so fucking sick. Like it would be unreal how cool that would be, and that's the sort of thing you could do with these Crossworlds. Like it would work really well. You could also have something like, you know, Space Colony Arc, like going around and then the second lap's got the bio, like the final hazard on there or something like that. Like some, you know, so many cool ideas that you can do with this concept. More tracks, basically. Now, secondly, more characters. Everyone loves the characters, and then you get the different carts that go with them. You know, people probably don't want the classic characters, but I think they would do really well, especially if they have like the Sonic Drift cars. That would be lovely. Hi, Editing Peter here. I'm just going to super quickly jump in here because this part of the video I was going to talk about that in order to extend the life of the game. You could have new characters, and obviously we've got those free characters coming in, and I was specifically asking about Tangle and Whisper, and I thought that would be really, really cool, and some crossover characters like Ai, for example. And well, the Sony State of Play happened since I recorded this, and we have Knights, who's on the back of the box art anyway, Ai, Tangle and Whisper coming in the next few months, so it doesn't really seem like it's worth keeping that speculation in the video. Essentially, I was asking for more characters. We've got more free characters. I would like more Sonic representation. Tangle and Whisper do count as that. Hopefully we'll see Surge, but apparently Japan's not up to date with the IDW comics, and that's probably why Surge hasn't come in. But I would also love to see maybe some more classic representation. Give me Mighty and Ray. That would be really, really fantastic. Anyway, back to the racing, and that is another round down. This is why this becomes the quickest way to grind tickets, which is another thing as well. My other idea is to improve the ticket economy. I've already made a video on that. You know, I'm sure it's a little bit boring if I keep going on about it, but I do think that they don't give you enough tickets for what you need. So this is quite difficult. My throat is really bad, so, you know, stay hydrated. The next thing we need is skins. It is crazy that they don't do more with the skins. We have the AI character skins, and then Sage has got like her red angry form, and that's about it, and that's kind of dumb. You have such a cool concept and you are absolutely blowing its use, which is frustrating to see. You know, I would love to see, like, you know, let's say Prime Sonic, like give Sonic with Caliburn Gauntlet or something like that, or, you know, stuff like that. You could easily make use of it, and we just don't. Holiday skins as well, you know, free bonuses. Let's say they do different festivals based on like seasonal events, like you could have them unlocked through there, and that would be really cute. Yeah, skins, again, I know it's like cosmetic stuff that doesn't really affect a lot of the gameplay, but I think that's what a lot of people just like about this, is it's a celebration of Sonic, and that's what they need to lean into there. The next idea is to expand online mode, because online is the end game of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, right? That's not a stretch to say, is that it's the end game, and you need to have more. I think they need more than just World Match. I think at a certain point, like, you can kind of get a little bit bored with just doing that over and over again. I would love to see Race Park be implemented online. Maybe like a limited run of, like, you know, today we're doing Extreme Match, today we're doing 4-on-4, like basically mini festivals. Have them as an optional thing though, don't have it replace World Match. I think that Race Park would do super well online, but yeah, they've also got to figure out a way to not replace World Match during festivals, because it just gets a little bit frustrating for people. I personally love the festivals. I think they're really fun, but I know it's not for everyone, and that's totally okay. Hit the win button, go! There we go, sick. Anyway, also doing online events that are not based in just festivals, you know, like the double ticket event I had in the ticket video idea would be really useful. I think you could also have a really good time, specific funny little rule sets that get added, so like normal races but everyone has to be Sonic or everyone has to be Shadow or something like that, and that could play into the skins. You could unlock skins through that and stuff like that, like celebration festivals for each character, but basically ways of expanding the online without breaking it, essentially, is the long and short of where I'm going with this. I'm also thinking prestiging. You know how you prestige when you get to like max rank in like COD or something like that? Not that I play Call of Duty like very much at all. I have done in the past, but like not recently. But basically prestiging for those who are getting up like to legend rank, you could have like a +1 sort of thing, so you could regain your rank, see who gets it fastest, and then they could give special auras or special decals for those who have done that as like a reward for, hey, you've done exceptionally well and you've played a lot of this game, you know, well done, here's some free stuff. Like, it would look really good on you. Or, I mean, look, if they did like special skins, imagine if that's how they did like Rose Gold Mario, Rose Gold Peach, Rose Gold Amy, Golden Sonic, you know, like the Rumble skins. Imagine if they did that. That would be wild. I gotta say, Rumble does the whole skin thing really well. I think that there are a lot of awesome skins in Sonic Rumble, and that is kind of like the level that we should be seeing for like different customizations in this game as well. So obviously I've talked about a lot of extra content there, so different tracks, different skins, different modes online. The other thing as well, and I don't know whether they would do this, I would love to see them implement a mission mode, and this would be a longer term bit of content for single players. You can have a new set of challenges attached to it as well. If it's paid DLC, you could turn it into an extra like DLC trophy set as well. But basically in Race Park, have specific conditions like get Sonic to take down Team Eggman, get Knuckles to take down the Chaotix, stuff like that, or use specific items, or do this match but you can only use specific items, pass through all the gates. The kind of stuff that they did in Team Sonic Racing for the single player, or in the original All-Stars, they've done that. I would love to see them put this into the game, because I do think it would improve it. The game has a surprising amount of content for what it has, though. Like, I genuinely, and I mean this with all seriousness, I genuinely did not think that I was going to have as good a time with this game as I am having. I've always enjoyed it more doing the single player content, and I do just think that this, Team Sonic Racing kind of did it really well with that little story mode. Like, I was surprised at how much I liked Team Sonic Racing. Knowing that there was no single player content, I was quite hesitant with Crossworlds. The gameplay is that good. That it's not become a problem for me. I thought that the content was going to be a little lacking, but it just doesn't feel like that. Race Park has done well. With that said, I do think that it would just improve it a little bit more if there were missions. I do think it would just be really good if they did decide to add more kind of content on that front. It would just be the cherry on top. But really, those are my ideas to improve Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I think you could do a lot of really cool stuff with more tracks, definitely more characters as well, which we know we're getting them for free, but more for the 35th anniversary, more Sonic's history to celebrate it for the 35th anniversary would be amazing. I think it'd be great if they rebalance the tickets, obviously, and also online, give more options for the online to extend that end game. That would be great. And then as well, look at some single player end game, maybe a mission mode, as I said. Let me know if there's anything that you think would help particularly with the game. If you think that there's anything specific they can improve as well. Let me know if you've got any more ticket tricks, because at the moment I'm earning 160 every 3 races. I think that's the highest amount you can get. I'm pretty sure. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hype the video. That'd be sick. That'd be really good. I will be with that Crossworlds Platinum at some point, but yes, I've got to get some other editing done and also get this grind done. So yes, I'm gonna go back to it. All right, thanks so much for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.